Should be good now. Does everybody have their coffee? Hi, Amanda. Hi, Nicole. Good morning. Hey, Wendy. Hi, Crystal. Good morning. Good morning. Valley Girl all the way. Can you tell me your first name again? Hey, Jen. Hey, Lisa. Laura from PA. Hey, Eldebs. Coffee in hand. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Lauren. Hi, Michelle. Oh my God, Wendy, nobody has ever told me that I have a great memory ever. So thank you. Maybe this is my new thing. I don't think so. Hey, Megan. Good morning. Hi, Denise. Ah, hello. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Kim. Oh, hey, Beth. I just made my coffee, and so I definitely need a few sips because I'm a little tired this morning. I was busy. I was busy last night in dreamland. Hey, Rachel. Yes, I do remember your name. Hey, Jennifer. Woo, how are you guys? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How has this weekend been for you? Hey, Claudia. Got my card pull decks here ready for you guys. Has everybody done full moon their full moon stuff? Hey, Valerie. Uh-oh. Lizzie said she had a rough weekend. What happened, girl? Hi, Myrna. Hello, hello, hello. And just side note for those of you who ordered Merkaba signature charts, a lot of you have gotten them already. They are sold out right now because I make them, so I need to take a break because I have to finish up the ones I have. So if you haven't gotten your Merkaba chart yet, you should be getting that today or tomorrow. That's the goal I've set for myself. As you know, I do work with the energies, and if my energy is not feeling right, I don't want to do magical things for you. So, but today or tomorrow, we got it. Okay. Wendy's feeling crazy today. I hope that I don't want to feel crazy today, but oh no. Wow, that's a lot of stuff happening, guys. All right. Well, hopefully we can kind of tap in here and commiserate and see what's going on. I think it's 8:33, so we'll get started. I always want to do my hand, but I don't need to do that anymore because I'm streaming on everything, so we're good. Let's just start, okay? Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. It's the 26th, fairly certain. Hey, Rosa. Hi, Rosa and Mimi. So listen, I'm going to start with last night, okay? Now, mind you, where I am in the world is central Pennsylvania. So I know a lot of you guys aren't in central Pennsylvania, but I was already in bed last night and I was called out of my bed to go outside and look at the sky. And when I went outside, hi, Nicole. When I went outside, like across the road, you can see this incredible cell of lightning. Okay. And for the first few minutes of just like standing there looking at it, I had this thought, like, is this when like something insane literally comes out of the sky, like, a la Independence Day? Like it kind of had that vibe last night. Now, as I continued watching it, I was like, no, like that thing over there is actually the full moon. Like I was like, let's like tone it down, Sarah, like take a deep breath. But I watched it for about, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes. And it was this incredibly large cell of lightning, no thunder, lightning. Now, I don't know so much about the weather stuff. So I thought it was freaking weird that there was no thunder, but maybe you guys know more about it. Heat lightning, Jennifer's saying. And I watched it and it didn't move. It seemed to be like really like stuck in one specific spot. And then the full moon kept illuminating itself and rising higher into the sky. And it was just like, I was just like, oh my God, like something wild is happening. And my husband was like, hey, if you're going to put out some crystals, today's probably a good time to put out crystals because this shit's crazy. And I was like, that's not something that is said to me. So I was like, oh. So I just like, I told my son, I was like, grab crystals, grab all of mommy's crystals, not the heavy ones, and we're going to go put them all outside. So I put a bunch of crystals outside last night to charge in that wild energy. And I sat down and kind of thought about it. And I know we keep saying that big things are happening, but the big things, while they happen so much within us, it makes sense that at some point it spills outside of us, right? Something is happening. You can feel it in the air, and it feels very big, very charged, very much like, whew, what's this going to be? And it also feels to me like we've started a new chapter. A lot of us have started a new chapter with new energies and lots of resolutions. I think it was Friday that I told you guys to look at your dreams, that some of you guys are having really, really intense dreams. And they're helping you to kind of sort through a lot of the things that are going on in your life. Now, of course, as I said that to you guys, I was like, but not me. I don't really feel like I'm going to be doing that because I've been doing so much of it before. But holy shit, you guys, on Saturday, I had that experience where I didn't even know what I needed to resolve. But of course, there's always something. But in dream time, I was able to do that. And I highly recommend that you set those intentions for yourself if you haven't already, that anything that feels in your waking life like it needs to be organized or detangled or resolved, please allow yourself to help you with that. And Karen, actually, amazing, wonderful Karen, when she was giving me an energy session on Friday, we had a conversation, and you said something, Karen, that really stuck with me, which is that things that have happened between other people we don't necessarily need to verbally resolve that with that person, because we know that sometimes that person who's involved in that situation isn't really able to meet us there, or is not really wanting to meet us there. And so any words that you give them, any energy that you send their way is kind of going to fall on deaf ears and may make the situation worse. But you can release for yourself. You can do that. And when I talk to you guys, this usually comes up in like sessions, not necessarily here in this forum, but we talk a lot about forgiveness, because forgiveness has a kind of a weak connotation in some ways, kind of a martyry connotation as well, like depending on how you feel about it. But sometimes, if depending on your constitution and personality, forgiving somebody who has really like fucked you over does not feel like a great idea, right? Because it's like, well, that doesn't seem fair, because then they're going to get away with it. But the truth of the matter is that when somebody has done something to you and you are suffering because of it, it doesn't mean they're suffering because of it. And they're certainly not holding their breath for you to apologize. So it really is important to kind of pull back in and take stock of what's going on with you. Forgiveness is actually an amazing tool for release, if you think of it that way. When you forgive, you're not saying what you did is okay and I'm cool with it. But when you have something that's happened to you with a person or situation, and you are holding anger, sadness, frustration, any of those like heavy emotions, there is a cord that is connecting you in this present moment to that past moment, into that past energy. And it's still draining you. It's still collecting your energy. It's still holding you down in the now moment. When you forgive, you allow yourself to cut that cord and set yourself free. So you're not making a concession. You're literally performing psychic surgery so that you can be released from that situation and no longer give your energy now to something that happened in the past. And it's very healing if you do that, okay? Um, Wendy's asking, what do you do when it keeps popping up in your mind? I forgave, but it keeps coming up. Well, here's the thing, right? And everybody deals with this kind of stuff in their unique way. But when you have that sever, when you cut the thing, right? And you're like, okay, I forgive this situation. Maybe you don't forgive the person. I don't know. But when you make that cut, your intention is that you are releasing yourself from that energy. When you do that, you then have to have actions to support the new way of thinking, doing, and being. Otherwise, it's very easy to fall back into the pattern and reattach yourself to that old energy. I hope that does that make sense? So it's not enough to just say like, okay, I'm cutting the cord to this and letting it go. Because I think all of us can relate. At some point in time, we decided, I'm doing a cord cutting ceremony. And it didn't stick. Like, right? Because tools only work so far as you believe in them. And if you do something and then you turn around the next day and continue to play in that energy, it will grow back. Like, of course it will. It's something you can do, right? You can absolutely reattach any cords you want to at any point in time. So just remember that anytime you decide you want something new, you want to be in new energy, it's not enough just to set the stage for that. You have to then play that part, which means making new choices so that you create new timelines on your own particular growth spiral. Otherwise, you're just going to roll around again, over and over and over. And that's fine. Sometimes, I know personally, I need to do that like a lot. Like, I love to hang out on a growth spiral for like a couple years, but at some point, you're ready. And when you're ready, and then the next step is actually taking an action to change your behavior patterns, because that's the only real thing that's going to keep it moving in that direction. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Hey. All right, sip of coffee. So that all being said, if you are feeling like you had 5 minutes of Leo glory and then you don't know what's going on again, you're feeling a little bit cancery, I told you that this is going to happen, remember? Because we are in Chiron retrograde. So you're going to have the waves with this Leo season. You're going to have the waves with every season until we move into direct. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. Just allow yourself to flow with whatever this pattern is that's happening. Allow yourself to allow the things to be revealed to you, because they will. You don't have to work so hard anymore. It's all there for you. You just have to be ready to see it, to receive it, and then to take action when needed to change patterns if that's what you want. Okay. But we are in new energy now, big time. We're in the kind of energy where anything that you want to create, you can do. But it's only so far as the limits of your own self-confidence and self-doubt, right? You will limit yourself. Nobody else is going to limit you. At this point, it's you driving the ship, or driving the thing, whatever the thing is that you're driving. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our card pulls for this Monday. And I just want to say, since it is Monday, I am going to throw myself into doing a newsletter this morning, of course, but I don't know if those even get where they're going. I feel like I use this MailChimp and it just spams all of you and you never see them. So I'm just going to tell you what's up for this week. It's Monday. Okay. I probably have like 2 or 3 sessions open if you want a private session with me this week. And on Thursday night, we are going to do live channeling. So I'll be here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live channeling Thursday night. And then Wednesday morning, I'll be here again doing this. Friday morning, I'll be here again doing this. And is there anything else? I don't think so. I feel like that's it. You can still join Inner Sanctum for free right now. You can find that on my website. And if you haven't done the moon call yet, please do it. You can still do it. I mean, obviously, the energy is wild right now, so go for it. Okay, so let's get into we do trees. Oh, yes. Lisa has a suggestion. Can we do trees as today's theme for sensory card pulls? Why, yes, indeed, we can. So if you've never done sensory card pulls with me before, I'm going to pick 3 different trees this morning, and you pick 1 or 2 that resonate the most with you. And I have my handy dandy card decks, and we're going to get some messages for you. So if there is something that you would like clarity on, affirmation, validation, any of those things, just kind of take a nice deep breath now, settle your energy, and hold the energy of that intention in your field, okay? And I'm going to say the different trees in just a second, and you go ahead and drop them in the comments, the tree that you have chosen. It's important that you put it in the comments because that is our connection that you have consented to have me tickle your energy. Okay? So, are you ready? Yeah, we've got the Earth Magic deck and we've got the Avalon deck. Okay, let's see. Okay, are you ready? So, here are the 3 trees. Pick which one resonates most with you. Maple, white beech, and Norwegian spruce. If you don't know what Norwegian spruce is, I mean, maybe look it up real quick, but think majestic and evergreen, okay? So we've got maple, white beech, and Norwegian spruce. Maple, white beech, Norwegian spruce. What are you feeling? Which tree is calling to you? Go ahead and pop it in the comments, and I'm going to start shuffling. Obviously, we're using this today. Okay. All right. We've got a lot of spruces and maples happening. We've got maples and spruces. I'm not surprised, Karen, because I always think of your beautiful evergreen tree that you have in your property. Maple for you. Okay. If you're just joining, you have not missed the card pulls. You are choosing from 3 different trees: maple, white beech, or Norwegian spruce. Can I speak? Norwegian spruce. Maple, white beech, Norwegian spruce. Which tree is resonating with you right now in this moment? Pop it in to the comments, and I am shuffling. Yeah. The trees. All right, you guys. So first up is our maple people. These should be very interesting. Maple, maple, maple. Ooh, somebody's name is She Paints the Stars. That's beautiful. And welcome. If you're just joining in, you have not missed the card pulls. You're choosing between 3 different trees: maple, white beech, or Norwegian spruce. Okay. Hey, Jean. Jean, we're picking from maple, white beech, or Norwegian spruce tree. Okay. All right, here we go. Maple people, are you ready? Okay. No, just kidding. I'm so sorry when I do that. I can't control my face. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong here. Okay. Jean's doing Norwegian spruce. All right, we're doing maple first. So maple people, you got it? Okay, so here's what's, oh God, you guys have something going on, maple people. Okay, so here's your cards. It's the DNA karma card. Okay, it's fine. And then you have the frog. If you're a numbers person, I think the frog is number 14. Okay, DNA and the frog. Let's talk about your story this morning. Okay, so with the DNA card, literally, and this actually goes for everybody, of course, but you're likely feeling it in very big physical ways right now. Your DNA is being upgraded. Woohoo, yay. Sometimes that doesn't feel great though. So if you people who picked in the maple, if you're feeling a little extra heavy in the body, feeling kind of like I don't know, just extra heavy in the body is the way that I'm kind of feeling it. Like just your body's not feeling great right now. It's likely this is a reason that your DNA is being upgraded, and this is also like when we talk about DNA being upgraded, it can sound a little bit sci-fi. I think it's important to consider that our DNA is always being upgraded in some way, shape, or form. This is not like some crazy experiment that aliens are doing on us. It's kind of our evolution. It's what we do. But because of the energies being so intense right now, as like for the past 3 years, just ramping up into craziness, it's happening faster than our bodies are comfortable um, with, right? So it's the processing speed is not matching up. So if you're feeling that, it's just because this is moving a bit faster than your body is comfortable with. So you're going to notice that, okay? Now, at the same time, the frog card is here, and as you're feeling this heaviness, I think it'd be great, maple people, to ask yourself, what have you not let go of? What are you still clinging to? Is there actual clutter in your house that needs to be moved out? Is your closet a mess? Like, what do you need to move out of your space to make room for the way that you are now and the way you are going to be? How do you set your space up to hold your energy in a way that feels unrestricted and progressive? So, literally clearing out house is coming through big time as your body is clearing out house, and also emotions. So, a general whoosh, kind of thing going on for maple people. I hope that that resonated with you guys. We're going to move to the white beech tree. Let me take a sip of my coffee too. Okay, so next up is the white beech people. So if you picked white beech, this one's for you. Okay. Oh, thank you. So this mug, and if you guys have ever seen my my mug with the big owl on it, those are both by Mesiree Ceramics. You can find them on Etsy. It's Mesiree. Beautiful mugs. I'm not sponsored. I just love mugs. I should say I'm not sponsored yet. What a dream to be sponsored by artisan mug makers as I drink my coffee and pull cards. Manifest it. Okay. White. Oof. Okay, white beech. White beech. Guys, are you ready for this? It's a Monday. We're going for it, okay? So, white beech people, listen up. So here are your cards. You've got the full moon card. You've got the disruption card. Oh my goodness gracious. What's happening here? If you are a numbers person, again, it's number 39. So we got disruption. Hi, do you even see the lightning on this, by the way? There's a lightning bolt at the top. Okay, and so we've got the full moon completion already. Here's the story. Here's the story. It's gonna be good. I have a feeling. So here's the deal. Full moon card, you guys. Okay, completion, cycle ending, right? Woo, we did it. We're still in full moon energy. This one's like not letting go just yet. So if you picked white beech, something did end. Something did. I don't know if it was something that nobody else in the whole world could possibly see because it was so internal to you, or if it was so obvious, like this thing ended and everybody could see. I don't know, somewhere in between. But something's done, a cycle has ended. And there's mixed bags of feelings for you with this, because whatever has ended, whatever cycle has completed, has been one of those cycles that you've been riding for like decades. Okay. This is like an identity cycle. I'm gonna rephrase that. It feels like it is an identity cycle because it's something that you have ingrained in your behavioral self. Okay. So it is over. Your feeling is correct. And just like we talked about in the beginning, when that happens, that's an energetic moment. But in order to collect on that energetic moment and that shift and completion, you have to change your behaviors in this now moment. Otherwise, you absolutely can regurgitate or reconstitute your dead energy. Please take this seriously. We are so chronic at reconstituting dead energy. We somehow think it's like an honorable thing to do. We don't want to waste anything. I don't know, but we love to do that. We love to do that because you know why? It is terrifying to do something new that you've never done before and that possibly everybody around you thinks is crazy, right? But I ask you this, haven't you always been a little crazy? Who the fuck cares, right? Just stop. Knock it off. Who cares what anybody else says? No one else really has anything to say of value when they're being critical to you, right? So just enough already. So we've got the disruption card. Yes, I did. I held it up and I was like, look, lightning bolt. So, okay. It ended. Completion. It feels disruptive because you're having some feels, right? You're in your feels. Hey, that's a place you can be. Just remember, you are not your feelings and you are not this thing. You are not this cycle. Even though it feels like exactly who you freaking are, it isn't. So trust that you are so much bigger than whatever this is, right? You've got much more coming your way. In fact, just watch it come through this week. I swear to God, you guys, something big is happening. If you've been like actively manifesting something, I would not be surprised if it literally showed up on your doorstep wrapped in a bow. And then I also would not be surprised if you were like, is it for me? It's like, yes, it has your fucking name on it. You ordered it. So like, get in there. Change your behaviors so that you can collect on your full moon completion. Okay? That's White Beach. That's the White Beach. I'm getting hyper. I'm getting hyper this morning. Okay, last but not least, we have our Norwegian spruce. Let's see what kind of energy is coming through with your Norwegian spruce. Let's see. All right, here we go. Norwegian spruce people, are you ready? Are you ready? And of course, I made the mistake of not picking my damn tree. So now I can't pick because I know all the things that I said already. That's cheating. We'll just say a little bit of both for me, right? I'm feeling that. Okay. All right, spruce people, here we go. Okay, that's fine. I don't think you're gonna be mad about that. Let's see what else we got going on. All right. Beth, did you pick spruce? Okay. And just remember, as like you're listening, and if you're like, oh, I picked beach, but spruce is really resonating. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. If I say something and it feels like it resonates for you, you can just take it. It can be yours. That's totally within the realm of the rules. Okay. The message feels like it's resonating, you grab that. If it doesn't, you just brush it off. All right, here we go. I'm here for this for you guys. Oh my God. I picked spruce too. Okay. So hey, so if we're doing numbers, it's number 4. Okay, sorry. I'm just like glitched. So number 4, Norwegian spruce. Shaman card. Right? Okay, you're here for it. And it's the fucking queen. Of course it is, right? Because Norwegian spruces are majestic, and I'm so glad the queen is here. Let's dig in to this. So, Remember how I just talked about with the first card that came through with the maple card about the DNA upgrades? Okay, so this kind of ties into that. So possibly you've been feeling, oh my goodness gracious, possibly you've been feeling a little not physically great in the past like 24 hours or so, right? But you were feeling physically great before that. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Again, this is going to be an ebb and flow of how your body feels. But your body is going to be doing some things. Pay more attention to your emotions. How awesome are your emotions? Your emotional acuity, your emotional stability, and all this, right? Pay attention to that and be kind to your body and take care of it so it can process through these upgrades, all right? But this is also you are tapping in to your own unique lineage of magic and healing. Okay? We all have our own unique lineage of that. And no one's is more magical than the other. I feel like that needs to be said. Everybody is connected to the magic of their lineage. That's by design. Yours is really coming together right now, like this, because you are opening up to yourself and you're releasing things that don't work for you anymore. And you're doing that thing where you're like, I'm actually kind of hot shit. And it's not feeling like I need to subject myself to anything that's trying to make me feel not like the king or queen I am, right? And it's just like, it's not that I'm having an attitude, right? It's more that I'm a whole mood and I need to kind of stoke the fire of that mood. You know what I'm saying? So feel yourself is what I'm saying. Know that you come from a long line of magical bitches, right? Or men. But this feels very much for the ladies today. And so you are bringing to the table right now, whoosh, right through you, all of that magic. It's available to you. Okay? Yay. And so then the queen is here. And here's what you need to know about the queen. This is going to be a very specific message for all of you, the ladies who have ever felt at any point in time like their sexuality is a danger, a hindrance, a burden, or anything negative like that. You're going to be stepping, or you already are involved in this, but stepping into your sexuality as the seat of your power, understanding the very basic integral magic of your own sexual being, and starting to feel the power of that and how that expresses in the way that you speak, the way that you move, the choices that you make of adornment. You are moving into this space now where you are honoring your entire self. And because you're doing that, those around you will do the same. And when they do, you're not going to be shocked out of your suit, right? You're not going to say, not me, I'm not deserving of all this niceness. No, you're going to say, of course, because I love myself that much. How could anybody not, right? You are stepping into that. Stepping into that. Okay? So that's happening for you. That's happening for you. Feels really big. And it feels like it's about fucking time as well. So also, side note about this card, lots of like healing the female friendship relationship, like women I was going to say women loving women, but that's a different conversation. It's like women loving each other as equals and not trying to tear each other down again. It's like bringing that energy back in, like bringing the circle back together and having each other's back and saying, if you fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us. Good luck to you. Okay, so I'm feeling it. I'm here for it. That feels like a good Monday message. I think everyone should take a little bit of Norwegian spruce with them along their day, and feel that fire. Remember, reminder, it is Leo season. So you do need to walk into the room like you are the whole mood of the room. And that's fine, because guess what? We can have many moods in the room, a lot of moods in the room. So that's your messages for this morning. If you want more of this, join Inner Sanctum. That is how you can help me and we can do more things together. And you can find out more about that on my website, Sarah with an H, amala.com. Join Inner Sanctum. Let's play. And if you are on TikTok, you can just go ahead and follow me on Instagram. You'll be able to find my stuff much more easily. I hope you have an amazing day, you guys. And I'll be back on Wednesday morning for some more. Okay? I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Don't forget to drink your water. I always forget. Okay, we're going to share that. Goodbye, TikTok. Mwah. Thank you for joining. And goodbye, YouTube. Mwah.